Sometimes, the people you love the most are the ones who hurt you the deepest. The hardest part about moving forward is not looking back. We are all broken. That's how the light gets in. You don't know what you have until it's gone. Sometimes the ones who care the most are the ones who suffer the most. Life doesn't give us what we want, it gives us what we need. You can never heal if you keep pretending you're okay. The hardest goodbyes are the ones we never get to say. We often feel the deepest pain when we least expect it. The emptiest feeling is when you're surrounded by people, but still feel completely alone. You can't force someone to care. You can only hope that they do. We don't always know what we have until it's no longer in front of us. Maybe some people aren't meant to be in your life forever. Maybe they're only there to help you learn something about yourself. Some people are just meant to be memories. It's sad when you realize you've lost yourself while trying to find someone else. The hardest part about moving on is realizing that you'll never be the same person again. You can miss someone, but still not want them back in your life. It's easier to pretend that you're fine than to admit that you're breaking inside. We don't realize how much we're capable of until we're forced to endure the pain that breaks us. No one tells you that one day, you'll look back and realize you've been giving your heart to people who never truly cared. The worst feeling is not being able to tell someone how much they mean to you before it's too late. You can't always get what you want, and sometimes that's the hardest thing to accept. Sometimes, the best way to heal is to allow yourself to grieve the loss. The truth hurts, but sometimes it's better than living in a lie. The worst thing about being strong is that no one ever asks if you're okay. The worst kind of pain is when you're smiling just to stop the tears from falling. Life has a strange way of teaching us. It doesn't always use words. Sometimes it uses heartbreak, loss, silence, and time. The lessons don't arrive wrapped in comfort. They arrive when we least expect, and often in the form of endings. But eventually, everything connects. And you realize that the pain was never meant to break you, but to build something new in its place. Not everything you lose is a loss. Sometimes it's life making space for something better. The biggest mistake you can make is thinking you have time. Start now, live now, be now. Life is beautiful, not because it is perfect, but because it offers us endless chances to begin again. It's terrifying how one moment can change everything you thought you knew about life, love, and yourself. Some souls aren't lost. They're just tired of being strong, of being hurt, of being misunderstood. And sometimes, you just have to accept that some people are only a part of your history, not your future. Crying is not a sign of weakness. It's just proof that you've been strong for too long. Sometimes friendship means to simply be there for your friend. Not to give advice or try fix anything. Just to be there and let them know that they are cared for and supported. Everyone has a friend during each stage of life, but only lucky ones have the same friend in all stages of life. Good friends care for each other. Close friends understand each other. But true friends stay forever, beyond words, beyond distance, beyond time. Best friends are the people you can do anything and nothing with and still have the best time. A true friend accepts you the way you are, but also helps you to become who you should be. The most beautiful discovery true friends make is that they can grow separately without growing apart. True friends aren't the ones who make your problems disappear. They are the ones who won't disappear when you're facing problems. A friend is one who overlooks your broken fence and admires the flowers in your garden. Sometimes being with your best friend is all the therapy you need. A friend is someone who understands your past, believes in your future, and accepts you just the way you are. Best friends are the people who make your problems their problems, just so you don't have to go through them alone. If you have friends who are as weird as you, then you have everything. Friends pick us up when we fall down, and if they can't pick us up, they lie down and listen for a while. Anyone can show up when you're happy, but the ones who stay by your side when your heart falls apart, they are our true friends. Making 100 friends is not a miracle. The miracle is to make a single friend who will stand by your side even when hundreds are against you. True friends say good things behind your back and bad things to your face. True friends are those who lift you up when no one else even noticed you were down. Why we need best friends? Because they laugh at the same stupid things we do, because they give us honest advice, because they will be there for us, even if they're thousands of miles away, because they celebrate with us when we're at our best, but still love us at our worst. If a friendship lasts longer than 7 years, you are no longer just friends, you are family. Everyone needs a no matter what friend. Someone they can call no matter what. Someone they can vent to no matter what. Someone they don't have to explain themselves to no matter what. One loyal friend is worth 10,000 relatives. A true friend is someone who sees the pain in your eyes while everyone else believes the smile on your face. Lucky are those who find true loyal friends in this fake world. Your truest friends are the people who don't walk out the door when life gets hard. They actually pour some coffee and pull up a chair. Friendship is not just about who you've known the longest, it's also about who came and never left your side. When words fail, music speaks. Sometimes music is the only medicine the heart and soul need. Sometimes music speaks what you feel inside. When you're happy, you enjoy the music, but when you're sad, you understand the lyrics. Music is the only language that doesn't need to be translated. Music is not just something you hear, it's something you feel. In every note, there's a story too deep for words. Sometimes it's not the song that makes you emotional, it's the people and things that come to your mind when you hear it. A single melody can carry 1,000 memories. Music is the literature of the heart. It commences where speech ends. The right song finds you when even you don't know what you need. One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. Some songs don't fill the room, they fill the emptiness. Music is the only place where chaos and peace hold hands. A quiet heart finds its voice in music. Music can heal the wounds which medicine cannot touch. Music doesn't save you, but it stays with you while you save yourself. Music is a home for feelings with no address. Music expresses that which cannot be said and on which it is impossible to be silent. Life is not always easy, and it won't always go the way you planned, but that doesn't mean it can't still be beautiful. Sometimes the detours lead you to places more magical than you ever imagined. Trust the journey, even when you don't understand it. You will never be perfect, and that's okay. Life isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about waking up each day and trying again. It's about showing up, even when it's hard, and believing that tomorrow holds something better. Happiness isn't something waiting for you in the future. It's something you can choose today. You don't need everything to be perfect to feel grateful, to feel joy, or to feel peace. Sometimes it's the smallest things that make life feel big. You've made it through things you never thought you would, and that says something about your strength. You are more resilient than you know. You are allowed to rest, to cry, to feel lost. But don't give up. Keep going. Your story isn't over yet. Don't measure your life by someone else's ruler. Everyone is walking a different path with different battles and blessings. Focus on your journey, your pace, and your progress. You are exactly where you need to be to grow into who you are becoming. There will always be people who don't see your worth. Don't let them dim your light. You are not here to shrink for the comfort of others. You are here to shine, to grow, and to live a life that feels true to your soul. Sometimes starting over isn't a sign of failure. It's a brave decision to begin again, to build better, and to love yourself enough to try. Don't fear the reset. It might be the beginning of your best chapter yet. You are allowed to outgrow people, places, and mindsets. That doesn't make you ungrateful. It means you're evolving. Life is about learning, unlearning, and growing in the direction of your truest self. One day you will look back and realize all the moments you thought were breaking, you were actually shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. Growth doesn't always feel good, but it's always worth it. Dreams are the whispers of your soul, calling you to live beyond the ordinary. When you chase your dreams, don't be afraid of the unknown road, because it's leading you to where you belong. In dreams, we touch the stars. In reality, we make them ours. The future belongs to those who dare to dream with their eyes wide open. Dreams don't have deadlines, they have only destinations. A dream without action is just a wish. A dream with courage becomes your reality. Let your dreams be the compass that guides your steps. Dreams are not the mere escape from reality. They are the whispers of our hearts, calling us to rise above the ordinary and strive for something greater. They show us a glimpse of what could be, but it is up to us to have the courage to step forward and turn those fleeting images into something tangible. When you dare to dream, you dare to step into the unknown. You know where the magic happens and where your greatest potential lies. Let your dreams be so big that they scare you and so strong that they push you forward. Never stop dreaming, because your dreams are the keys to your happiness. Chase your dreams with all your heart, and the world will make a path for you. Dreams are the quiet revolution that awakens the extraordinary within you. Chasing your dreams is never easy. It's a path filled with obstacles, moments of doubt, and times when the weight of the world seems unbearable. But every step you take towards those dreams, no matter how small, is a victory. Dreams are not meant to be reached effortlessly. They are meant to be earned, fought for, and cherished. And when you finally stand in the reality of your dreams, you'll understand that the journey itself was just as important as the destination. Dreams don't need to be perfect. They just need to be pursued. The magic of dreaming lies in the courage to take the first step. Dreams are the whispers of possibility, calling you to become more than you ever imagined. There will always be those who tell you that your dreams are too big, too impossible, or too far out of reach. They will question your every move, doubt your every decision, and try to hold you back from the life you were born to live. But the true power of a dream lies in its ability to survive in spite of doubt. Dreams aren't meant to be understood by everyone. They are meant to be pursued by those brave enough to believe in them when no one else does. And when you finally see that dream come to life, you'll realize that the journey itself was the greatest reward of all. Sometimes the weight of silence speaks louder than words ever could. We carry scars not to show weakness, but to remind ourselves how strong we once were. You don't drown by falling in the water. You drown by staying there. The loneliest people are often the kindest. Their hearts have known pain, so they give love freely to others. Sometimes, the hardest person to forgive is yourself. We are all broken in some way. What matters is how we choose to piece ourselves back together. We carry the weight of unseen battles, and that's what makes us warriors in silence. The heaviest chains are often the ones we refuse to break free from within our own minds. It's okay to be tired, to cry, to fall apart. It means you're human and you're trying. We are the stories we tell ourselves. Choose to tell one of strength, not defeat. We often wait for people who never come back, and we end up losing ourselves in the process. The emptiest feeling is when you're surrounded by people, but still feel completely alone. Maybe some people aren't meant to be in your life forever. Maybe they're only there to help you learn something about yourself. Not all wounds are visible, but they still hurt just as much. Your scars are proof that you have survived something you thought you couldn't. We often wait for people who never come back, and we end up losing ourselves in the process. Sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Change is the quietest force in the world. It doesn't ask permission, it simply makes space for growth. A broken heart can teach you more about yourself than a lifetime of happiness ever could. We often look for meaning in the chaos, but sometimes the meaning is in simply surviving it. Time does not heal all wounds, but it gives us the strength to carry them. Sometimes you don't have to choose your destiny. it chooses you. Life is beautiful, not because of what it has, but because of who we are. The hardest part of letting go is not knowing if it's the right thing to do. Life is a beautiful struggle, and it's the little moments that make it worthwhile. The best way to find happiness is to stop searching for it and let it find you. Your scars are proof that you have survived something you thought you couldn't. The worst feeling is when someone you trust leaves and you're left questioning your worth. When you feel lost, remember that every ending is just a new beginning in disguise. Not all wounds are visible, but they still hurt just as much. It's hard to keep going when you know you're just pretending to be okay.